Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down the Christian gospel into 6 basic points.
Okay, let's get right into it. Think of the whole message as a kind of story or a journey.
So point 1, it all starts with why people were created, to reflect God's character.
Yeah, the idea is that humans were made to be like a mirror, reflecting God's goodness.
So when you hear the word glory, it just means reflecting that goodness and moral beauty. And that brings us to point 2. People are supposed to actually live out that purpose.
And this isn't some abstract idea. It's about how you actually live your life day to day.
The core idea is simple. Everything you do can have this higher purpose behind it.
Okay, but here's the plot twist. Point 3 is that everybody has failed to do this. And the Bible has a word for this failure: sin. It basically means missing that mark.
All right, on to point 4. And this failure, well, it has a pretty serious consequence.
So, missing the mark isn't just a mistake, it actually breaks the relationship with God.
And you can see the contrast here, right? Sin results in death, but God offers life.
So the consequence isn't just physical death. It's about being separated from God forever.
But this is the major turning point in the story. Point 5, God made a way out.
And that solution is Jesus Christ, who was sent to bridge that gap that sin created.
The logic is kind of simple. A perfect person took the punishment for the imperfect ones.
So, the big question is, how do you accept this solution? Well, that's our final point.
And this is really important. It's not something you can earn. It's a totally free gift.
It really just comes down to 2 things: saying it and truly believing it in your heart.
This quote really captures that change in perspective, that nothing else compares to this gift.
So, the whole story leaves us with this one big question to think about for ourselves.